And there you have it. A few highlights from CHAN Day 2. We said we give you a few updates on it. Yes, I know European leagues are getting back into, but I like to want to focus on CHAN a little bit. So let's keep a look and an eye on CHAN and everything that's happening in there. So again, quick review for everyone who is not aware. CHAN is the Championship of African Nations. It's not the African Cup of Nations. It is a tournament that is set up again for teams and countries specifically for mainly domestic players. When it comes to AFCON, you get a lot of the stars, but think of it as a secondary opportunity to shine. You get eyes on different prospects and they push through. Now, this tournament started off yesterday and it's not without controversy. The recent two-time winners, Morocco, have withdrawn, and that's more of a diplomatic issue between Morocco and Algeria than it is for authentication, which is unfortunate, which means we won't have a chance to see the defending champions come back and actually play. But so that leaves us in a very precarious situation. Group C only has 3 teams, meaning Ghana, Madagascar, and Sudan. Only one of those teams will be knocked out versus having 2 knocked out. Let's go over the schedule. Let's go over what has happened so far. We had on Friday, Algeria, the hosts, take off with a penalty in the 57th minute, winning 1-0 over Libya. So they're top of the group with 3 points, with 1 point going to Ethiopia and Mozambique, who had a scoreless draw. You just heard a clip from earlier today, Senegal beating Ivory Coast, with NDI scoring in the 80th minute, had to go to VAR, and Uganda and Democratic Republic of Congo gain a 1-0 draw. And starting off tomorrow, you have matchups coming through. Sudan doesn't have a game, which means you have Madagascar versus Ghana, which is the only game in Group C happening tomorrow. And then starting on Monday, we're gonna have Cameroon and Congo play each other, as well as Mali and Angola. So far, guys, a few interesting names, a few interesting prospects to come through. Algeria definitely looked comfortable in their matchup, able to get the results. Senegal, and if we're gonna criticize these and give some interesting analysis, the Ivory Coast goalkeeper was living life, but Senegal is only going to go as far as their goalkeeper. That goal side was making some questionable choices, playing the ball with his feet when he didn't have to, not gathering when he could have just cleared. It's going to be a wild time. Now, maybe this is just the first game jitters going through. We shall definitely see how this works its way through and what happens with it. But man, this is really truly intriguing. And guys, of note, we didn't mention this earlier, but we will mention this here, that if you're actually looking to watch CHAN, we do have it available. If you are in Australia, it's on beIN Sport Connect. If in the US, it's on Fubo TV or beIN Sport in Canada, where we are currently Fubo TV Canada, and beIN Sport in Hong Kong. Again, beIN Sport, that's where you will find it. Nothing yet on African, I apologize, nothing yet on European broadcasts for it. I know, again, you have leagues starting to get back up. Bundesliga is going to get started soon. We're in January. Lots is going to be coming through, and we're excited to talk about those things. My Wolves won and are now out of the relegation zone. Nelson's Man United Red Devils beat City, and well, he's out celebrating, so we're not going to bring him into this. But outside of that, and Liverpool is just not there. They're not frauds. It's just this is the year where we'll take a step back, and then next year we'll be back with a vengeance. But so far, the championships of African nations is underway, and because there's access to it, we're definitely going to be taking more of a look at it and really enjoying some of the football that's happening. Ghana's game tomorrow versus Madagascar is going to be intriguing to me. I'm really going to be curious to see how Ghana looks, especially from its domestic league. And I will slander it as much as I can under my breath, but hey, they're wearing the shirt, they're representing the crest and the flag. I'm going to root for the boys regardless and see what happens. Oh, man. So that is actually really going to be exciting. A very much short clip happening. But yeah, guys, if you are following Chan, you let me know what is exciting for you. What are you looking forward to? And what surprised you so far? Do you think CAF should try to find a replacement country? It'd be too late to do so at this point. You're gonna have to run with it as it is. But man, it is unfortunate because I think looking at Algeria and Morocco, this is gonna turn into very much, it may turn into a little bit, if we'll call it political issues as we continue on. So hopefully we can try and look at the football and see what happens. But man, as of this point, if you are following Chan, what have you liked so far? Who is impressing? What are you looking forward to the most of this? Is there a player that you think can really have a breakout? Let me know in the comments. Let us all know in the comments, and we'll go from there. But yeah, guys, yeah, I know Premier League's happening, European League's happening, but Chan has that access. Let's go enjoy it. You know, we'll stop rambling now.